Hey everyone, these hearing aids promise 30% more speech clarity in noisy environment and 51 hours of operation time on one charge. But do they actually deliver? I spent the last few weeks with the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids and I used them in all kinds of environments and real-life situations. Today I will share with you my surprising results. I say surprising because they surprised me as well. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you may like about these hearing aids and what you may not. And together we will see if these may be a good match for you and can be your next pair of hearing aids. My name is Guy and I've been dealing with severe hearing loss and tinnitus for over a decade now. I've used many different hearing aids and I tested them in many different environments. I'm sharing with you detailed review and my honest opinion after spending weeks with these hearing aids. The Starkey Edge AI represent the latest model and the most advanced hearing aids from Starkey. Right off the bat, you can see how small they are. Although these hearing aids are really small, they pack in them a lot of impressive technology. Starkey is the only major hearing aids manufacturer which is based in the USA. They've been around from the 60s and they've been creating hearing aids technology for over 50 years now. The Starkey Edge AI hearing aids are coming in as different types and different form factors. They have a completely in-canal, in-the-canal, receiver in-canal, and other types of hearing aids. Some of the hearing aids are rechargeable battery and some of them are disposable battery. They also support a cross-model hearing aid. By offering so many different types of hearing aids and so many different form factors, Starkey is assuring that most people can take advantage of the Edge AI hearing aids. Before I jump into the detailed review of these hearing aids, I want to just say thank you to Zip Hearing. Zip Hearing is a company that is selling hearing aids and hearing aids accessories all over the USA. They offer really good prices and they also offer you local audiology service. Zip Hearing has been nice enough to give me these hearing aids so I can test them and create this review. If you are looking for hearing aids or hearing aids accessories, use the link in the description below to get the best discounts directly from Zip Hearing. The Starkey Edge AI are utilizing the G2 neuroprocessor. This processor is working much faster than the previous generation processor. It allows for much faster sound processing and much more accurate speech recognition. In fact, it supports 30% improvement in speech detection and 13 decibel signal-to-noise ratio enhancement. 13 decibel signal-to-noise ratio means that the hearing aids are able to take speech around you and elevate it 13 decibel above the noise around you. Now 13 decibel might not sound a lot, but trust me, 13 decibel will make all the difference so you can actually understand what is being spoken to you. I want to clarify though that even though other hearing aids may have a lower SNR, that doesn't necessarily mean that they will be less effective in separating speech and noise for you. These things are highly individual and you may find a hearing aid with 10 SNR more effective for you than in hearing aids with 13 SNR. That said, 13 SNR is pretty impressive and right now is an industry leading feature. Now, giving you an example from my own personal life, we have a lot of family here in the house for the holiday season. There are many kids and many adults, and multiple times I find myself in a situation where there are multiple conversations going on while somebody is trying to speak with me. In these situations, I activated the Edge Plus feature, which immediately gets rid of all the noise around me and allow me to focus on the conversation and the person that is speaking with me. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Just a few months ago, I did a review of the Phonak Sphere Infinio, and I shared with you that those hearing aids provided speech clarity that I just never had before. So some of you are probably wondering how the Phonak hearing aids compare to the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids. And I promise I'm going to do a detailed comparison video and I will post it sometime in the next couple of weeks. If you missed that review of the Phonak Sphere Infinio hearing aids, You can see it somewhere up here, and I really encourage you to watch it because these hearing aids do provide speech clarity, which was just not possible before their release. I really want to test those hearing aids in the same environment so I can really give you an honest opinion on how these hearing aids compare to each other. So let me just say for now that the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids are providing very impressive speech clarity in noisy environment. When it comes to streaming sound quality, I was very impressed. I was able to do calls on my phone, stream music, stream video calls with no problem, and while understanding all speech with no problems. When it comes to connectivity, the Edge AI hearing aids can connect to iOS smartphones and Android smartphones. However, if you would like to connect them to your TV or computer, you will need separate devices for that. The latest TV streamer from Starkey will do the trick. It will allow you to connect to computers and TVs as well. In fact, that streamer will allow you not just to stream to your hearing aids, you'll be able to use Auracast or Bluetooth LE to stream to a group of people that are watching the same show or the same movie. I'm actually waiting myself to get the TV streamer so I can actually test it and demo it for you guys. What I might do is just add that TV streamer review to the comparison of the Phonak hearing aids to the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids. When it comes to rechargeability, the rechargeable versions of the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids are providing 51 hours on one charge. This is unparalleled by any other prescription hearing aids on the market right now. And I have to emphasize that I had the Edge Plus feature turned on for many hours and I still had no problem finishing full days on one charge. I didn't measure exactly how many hours I'd lost by using the Edge Plus feature, but I really don't think it's too many hours anyway. So you can be streaming for hours and using the Edge Plus feature to enhance speech clarity for hours as well, and still finish full days with no problem. The one small disappointment I have is that the charger that you get by default does not hold any chargers in it. This means that you're really depending on those 51 hours to last for as long as you need during the day. But let's face it, how many days you have where you need more than 50 hours of consecutive use? And like I told you before on this channel, all you need is a portable recharging battery that you can take with you when you travel, and you can just use that portable battery to charge your hearing aids on the go. Now, by the way, I myself use a really high capacity battery to even charge my laptop. So don't look at that and be scared. You can use a much smaller portable battery that will charge your hearing aids with no problem. When it comes to durability, just like many other recent hearing aids, the Starkey Edge AI hearing aids are rated IP68. This means that rain, dust, and water should really not be an issue for you. If you get caught by the rain, no problem, and even if the hearing aids fall into water, as long as you pull them out pretty quickly, there should not be any problem with the hearing aids. In fact, IP68 states that hearing aids can fall into water up to 3 feet and can stay there for 1 hour and will still be okay. But obviously, I wouldn't recommend it to test it on purpose. And of course, I wouldn't recommend going swimming with hearing aids just because you can lose them and because pools are typically deeper than 3 feet, which will be a problem for the hearing aid. Now let's talk about one special feature, which is the fall detection. These hearing aids have sensors that will detect if the person who is wearing them experiencing a fall. In this case, the hearing aids can alert other people that you experience a fall so they are aware and they can help you. This is a really unique feature that, as far as I know, is not available in many other hearing aids. And it can be really useful if you are concerned that you may experience falls and you want people to be alerted as soon as possible. Now let's review the application quickly and see what kind of features we have in it. First of all, when you open the application, you will be on the personal program that the audiologist created for you. You can use the program button in the center to switch between different programs. You will see custom programs that you created or modified, and you actually have a custom section where you can see more programs like for meetings, in the car, or other situations that you may need in your daily life. Now let me show you the most important feature in my opinion, which is turning on the Edge Plus mode. You can actually also do it by double tapping on your hearing aids or just by pressing on the left button over here. When you do that, the app is going to ask you, what do you want the processor to focus on? It could be to produce the best sound for you, enhance speech in noisy environment, or just reduce noise around you so you can feel more comfortable. Let's say that I'm in a very noisy environment right now and I need to hear speech. I'm going to select that middle option. Then you have to confirm it on the top right corner. When you do that, you will see the application background is now changed to purple, which is letting you know that you are in the Edge Mode Plus right now. Pretty instantly, you will feel a difference and you will notice the speech is much clearer at that moment. In addition to that, you can of course increase and decrease the volume, and you can separate the volume of the left and the right and control them separately. You can disengage the Edge Mode Plus whenever you want. You can just choose Programs and choose your personal program again. By doing that, you are disengaging the Edge Plus mode and you are back to the normal program. You have an ellipsis on the right of the program name that will allow you to further adjust your sound experience. So I'm going to click on that ellipsis and I'm going to select the Adjust Sound option. Here I can control how much noise reduction is actually applied and even how much wind noise reduction is applied. You can see that you can just drag the slider and change how much noise reduction is applied at that moment. You can also use the equalizer below to change low frequency sound, mid frequency, and high frequency sounds. So for example, I can decrease the mid frequencies, increase treble, and maybe reduce the bass. And when you are done with all these adjustments, you can hit the confirmation on the top right, and the program right now will function with all these settings. If you would like to, you can actually save these settings as a separate program that you can access at any given time. I just want to show you that by going to the right symbol, My Hearing, you can go to My Settings. You can change things like tap control, audio streaming, and get more information about your hearing aid model and the firmware which is applied to them. If you're interested in a fall detection feature, you can access it from the menu below, and then go to App Settings, and then the Fall Alert Setup. There's a whole Learn section that you can access in the app that will show you videos about different things in the app and will allow you to search for different things and different settings in the app as well. You can literally search for anything you would like by hitting the magnifying glass on the top right corner. Then just type whatever you're looking for. Lastly, I just want to mention that just like other hearing aids, this app has a whole health section where you can track different things about your health, how many steps you made per day, how many hours you wear the hearing aids per day, and other things about your health. So you can see that the app is very functional, allows you to control every aspect of your hearing aids, and very easily turn on the Edge Plus mode that will allow you to get better sound and better speech clarity. In conclusion, we now have another hearing aid option of hearing aids which are extremely small and comfortable to wear, and despite being so small, they pack so much technology in them and speech clarity that is unmatched by most hearing aids on the market right now. The app is very functional and allows you to function well in different environments and different settings. You have features like tap control, which allows you to respond to different needs that you have at a given moment very easily. You can choose from different types of hearing aids and different form factors so you can match your own preference and your own needs. And of course, these hearing aids would last you for 51 hours on one charge, and you know that in normal situations you don't have to worry about water, dust, or rain. And these hearing aids are just offering a package which is really hard to resist. If you're interested in these hearing aids, please remember to check the link in the description below that will take you to the Zip Hearing website where you can see all the prices and all the details of these hearing aids. I really hope that you enjoyed this review and found this video informative. Please share it with other people that may benefit from it. And remember that my comparison review of these hearing aids compared with the Phonak Sphere Infinio is coming very soon, so don't forget to subscribe and make sure the notification bell is set for all notifications. I'll see you in the next video.